My name's Johnny, and one of the biggest battles I faced in my life is anxiety. I can remember anxiety going back all the way to when I was childhood. I remember being in the grocery store with my mom and worrying about if she had enough money to pay for the groceries. I would refuse getting a candy bar because I was scared we didn't have enough money to pay for it. So it's been something I dealt with my entire life. You live in fear a lot, and I get emotional about this. I'm sorry, but it's ridiculous for a grown man to be afraid, to me, or the way the world looks at a man, how a man should be. But it's a real thing, and it's very lonely because nobody really understands it. If you've never dealt with it, you can't put fingers. People like, well, just because mine always dealt with health issues. Like I've been to the hospital 4 times, thinking I had a heart attack, and it was just my anxiety. Well, they diagnosed me with panic disorder, which even to an anxious person, it makes you more anxious. It's like a never-ending circle, it just goes on and on and on. You shouldn't fear when you serve a mighty God that we have. You almost feel ashamed because you do feel that way, but that doesn't matter. He loves you anyway. I mean, anxiety is terrible and it's rough, but through God and knowing what He's done for me and being thankful for all He's done for me, it doesn't make it necessarily easier, but it makes you where you can function. Because being anxious is debilitating. It really is. And if you've never experienced yourself, you just can't understand it. And I cannot put into words what it's like. A verse that I cling to, it's Philippians 4:6. In nothing be anxious, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known unto God. So I never was able to deal with my anxiety any other way until I realized I needed to put my focus elsewhere, which was on thankfulness to Jesus for what He's done for us. No matter what level of anxiety you have, you could be down at to where it's just worry, all the way up to a clinical anxiety like I have. You can be delivered from that, because I have. But it's still a daily grind. It's not like it's something that's been wiped clean. It's just my focus has changed on instead of focusing on how I felt or little twinges in my body or something that could be something terrible. It's like, oh, it's got to be cancer. It's the worst possible thing. So that's got to be what it is. I put my focus on Jesus and being thankful for what He's done for me, because He's given me so much more than I deserve.